Hello everyone, today we are going to be making a top-down shooter game. So let's call this a top-down shooter game. Whoops. Yeah. Okay, and this is episode 1. This one you will draw your own things. So yeah, go to the cat thing and delete the second costume and then delete what's in the first costume by pressing this button. And I'll rename this to player. And now let's make our character. So it should be like a circle, around 50 or 40 by 40 pixels. Oh wait, no, 45 by 45 right here, like this. Okay, and then what you're gonna want to do is make a line while holding shift. This will be the arm, and then you're gonna go here and you're gonna like turn it and put it there and like just turn it until it gets to the perfect amount, like until you think it's good. And then once you're done that, then you can copy, make a new costume and paste it, and then press the equals button and then zoom out all the way, and then make a square that goes like, make sure it's bigger than the arm and make sure it's in the center, and then deselect everything and press the flip vertical button and then delete the big square, and then you have the bottom arm. So select that, copy, paste it into here, and as you can see, it's perfectly aligned with the circle if it was centered. And then we could delete this. And then we are going to make the gun, obviously. So let's start with a nice black gun, just for now. And it should just be a rectangle, I guess. So make sure it goes in the center, then press the mouse icon, and then drag it, and then hold shift while dragging, and then put it to line up with the arms. And there you go. That is drawing the player, which is what I renamed it to. Alright, so go to the code tab and let's get coding. So when green flag clicked, go to X0Y0, set size to 100, and go to front layer. This is for now. And show. And we need a way to like start and stop the game, like so we could do a broadcast and not have to change all the green flags to start. So let's just do that while we can. So do, instead of replace the when green flag clicked, add a when I receive, then add a message, new message called new game, and then click OK. And right now, as you can see, there's a message 1. If you want to delete that broadcast, then just click into the stage and then go back to the player. And as you can see, it's gone. Okay, and go into the stage. When green flag clicked, broadcast new game. And that's all we need. So, and then we're going to broadcast a new message called game loop. And then click OK. Now receive game loop forever. And in the motion, add a point towards and then mouse pointer. Let's test that. So you can press the green flag. As you can see, it points towards the mouse pointer. But if we click, then nothing's happening. So let's add that. So make a new sprite, call it bullet. And all you have to do is just go back into the player, take the gun, copy it, and go into the bullet, zoom in, paste, and center the gun, and then just make it smaller. While holding Alt, drag it to make it smaller and maybe a little longer. And that's a good bullet. So let's rename that to bullet. And then go into the code tab. One green flag clicked, hide, and let's add that into the player sprite by just dragging it, and then make sure it's there. And then when I receive new game, forever, wait until, and then grab a not. Wait, no, not a wait until. If mouse down, then go in control and then grab a create clone of myself and then a wait. This is the delay. So we're going to put that in a variable if you want to change it and it's easy to find it. So I'm renaming the variable to delay. Wait, no, shoot delay for all sprites. And when I receive new game, set shoot delay to a number between 0 and 1. So I'll do 0.1. And then wait, shoot delay seconds. And then go in full screen mode and press the green flag. Right now, as you can see, nothing's happening. That's because if we move the player around, as you can see, there are a bunch of clones because I have Scratch add-ons and I could see how many clones there are. But I see 24, but there's none. So let's do that. So when I start as a clone, show, before the show, move 15 steps, and there we go. Now we can see it. But now it's just straight. Like if I do that, it does the exact same thing. So right now we're going to go to the player. So just take away the show, and point in direction. Go to sensing, and then grab the of circle block, and on the right side put in player. Then go here, direction. So then take the green flag, and as you can see, it's not working because we didn't add the show. So let's do that, and I don't know what's happening. Okay, so I guess move. Alright, and then repeat until, and then after that, delete this clone, and then there, it's touching edge. And then move 10 steps. And then go press the green flag, go into full screen mode. As you can see, it's shooting. Now all we need to add next is the player movement. But I'm just going to make this a little higher. This one, which is where it starts. So yeah. Like as you can see, it starts inside the player. So let's do 40. That's probably way too big. So let's test. Okay, as you could see, it's not moving because we forgot to add the go-to player has to be before the move. So let's try 20 again. So green flag, save now, full screen, and is still weird. And as you can see, when you go to the player and move 20 steps, as you can see, it's a little off, but that's because the move 20 steps has to be after everything and before the show. So click the green flag again, and as you can see, it works, but we have to up this to like 30. There we go. Okay, so this is kind of cool. And now we obviously have to add player movement. And since you're already moving the mouse cursor, then we don't want to put our fingers all the way to the right side again, or the left side, or whatever hand you are, where the arrow keys are, and it would be really uncomfortable. So let's do the WASD keys. So make a new custom block, call it player, and then a minus movement, and run without screen refresh. Player movement. Wait, edit it, and call it player dash movement, and then go press space and then shift, and then press the thing with the bar, so then you can get a bar ish, whatever it's called, and then space again, and then type in speed, and then add an input, numeric input, and then speed, and then click OK. So, and then we're going to add the controls. Add an if key, and if you have Scratch add-ons, you could just easily search it. Like, so let's start with W, and click W. And if it is, then change Y by the speed input. Duplicate that, and then A. If key A pressed, then change X by, and then go to operators and find a minus. On the left side, put 0, and then on the right side, put speed. Put all that in the change X, and then duplicate it all, and then just replace all of it. And then S will be that. S will be change Y by 0 minus speed, and then the last one is D, and then change X by speed. Alright, let's test that. But first, we obviously have to put in the player movement. Let's go with a speed of 5. Okay, so now let's try to move it around, and that seems pretty cool. But if we want it to slowly move, like, here, I'll show you. So, like, when you're moving, then slowly stop. If we want to do that, then look out for the next video, because that will be in part 2. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can always unsubscribe later, and if you want me to continue my platformer tutorial, then you can comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video.